Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope uses Thomas for a good time only. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Hope Logan is using Thomas Forrester for a good time only. She's completely enjoyed their affair. Hope told Thomas that she doesn't have the same passions for him since she's still healing from her divorce from her ex-husband Liam Spencer. Keep reading to learn further. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Hope Logan uses Thomas Forrester for fun. The bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest that Hope is only using Thomas for her pleasure. Suckers want stopgap to fall in love with one another. The Stoner 24 KC76 wrote on TheSoapCentral.com communication boards, Hope is comfortable to use Thomas for coitus. IMO it's sad. B&B spoilers. Hope uses Thomas for a good time only. The B&B addict hopes that Thomas doesn't come compulsive again. He might not be suitable to repel Hope ever since they've been enjoying their little affair. The Stoner also argued that Thomas should stand his ground with Hope and show her that he's truly meritorious of love and respect. The bold and the beautiful spoilers allude that if a manly character did the same thing, he wouldn't get as important counter-reaction for it. One addict made that point in the thread. Still, some suckers argued they wouldn't cheer for that manly character. Moreover, I suppose it's sad, but did see a hint of stimulant when Thomas just raised his eyebrows, named his head a little, and made a facial gesture when Brooke asked him how he felt. He no way said a word. Perhaps he's just using Hope too, one stoner suggested. They are virtually broadcasting with a neon sign that Hope is going to fall in love with Thomas. So numerous denials and affirmations to the negative. It's egregious, another addict argued. Thomas Forrester is a changed man. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Thomas is a changed man. He told Hope that he was no longer the Joe he was when he was obsessed with her. Thomas has changed a lot and it shows. Still, some suckers wondering if he's only making himself look good. The same Stoner 24 KZ76 asked on TheSoapCentral.com communication boards, Thomas Forrester says moment I'm a new man. Hope. Has he really changed or no? 64% of B&B suckers believe that Thomas was a new man. They feel that he's meritorious of love, whether it's from a model or from Hope. 100 changed. He's no longer manipulating situations, doing dirty deeds to get in Hope's good graces, etc. One addict wrote, my answer is a question. Has the jotting for the character Thomas changed? Perhaps for a while, but not permanently. Thomas will always go back to being the bad Joe when it suits the plot. Another stoner suggested, what are your studies on Hope only using Thomas for a good time? Do you suppose it's wrong? Bold and Beautiful's stopgap has an hugely unanticipated cheerleader. They have veritably good chemistry. Taylor's back in city on the Bold and the Beautiful, and she's been wasting no time in throwing herself right back into the fray. From laying it all out to Finn to throwing some Ridge's happiness with Brooke in the midst of his kitty's fermentation. Naturally, since she's in city, she wants to check in on how Thomas is doing, which means chancing out moment that Thomas and Hope are still sleeping together. And trust us when we say she's got many studies on the matter. Taylor isn't the only one, of course, as suckers, fellow Los Angelinos, and indeed Bold and Beautiful's actors all have passions about the unexpectedly amorous couple. And occasionally, their suckers are some of the last people we'd anticipate. I actually like that plot, Catherine Kelly Lang admitted during an appearance down under on Australia's Studio 10 morning show. Brooke's portrayer also continued on veritably diplomatically. I'm sure there are people that like it and don't like it, but I like it. I suppose it's veritably intriguing. We all know, however, one person who veritably surely falls into the don't like it order. But of course, Brooke hates it. Lang blatted with a laugh. I like it, but Brooke hates it. Detest may not be quite a strong enough word for how Brooke feels about her son hooking up with Thomas, but point taken. Lang, however, knows her adulatory stories, having played out nearly every romantic angle you can suppose of in her time on Bold and Beautiful. So she thinks this couple is sizzling. Also, we should presumably all sit up and pay attention. I suppose they've veritably good chemistry, Lang noted, and we'll see what happens. Taylor flips out over Thomas's life choices. Bold and the beautiful spoilers for Friday, September 29, 2023, tease Taylor sticking her nose in her son's business and giving her opinion on his love life. Tune in and watch what she has to say. Bold and the beautiful spoilers highlights Taylor knows coming back to Los Angeles means coming back to some drama, but she surely didn't anticipate what's passing now. Her son is eventually living the dream and hosting Hope in his bed regularly. Mama knows stylish Taylor isn't going to like this veritably important. As a world-famed psychiatrist, she knows better than anyone how important of a peril this poses. Thomas eventually got himself well after his times-long preoccupation, and he was in a place of acceptance. Now then, Hope is playing a love game that can and won't end well. The jotting is on the wall, and everyone sees it. Everyone knows how this is going to go. Taylor jumps into action to try to put a stop to the shenanigans. Hope can't have it her way and string Thomas on without impacts. Taylor vows to put a stop to all this before it goes way too far. It's time to stop. Can she move Thomas to cut ties and let Hope go? Can she get Hope to see the light and error of her ways? What feels right and good now won't be that way when effects fall piecemeal. Plain and simple, this can't be presently. It just can't. In case you missed it, every Sunday, Soap Hub's veritably own in-house critic offers his curt and sincere notice about the bold and the beautiful week that was. However, click then, get caught up if you missed their rearmost review. Ridge worries. Finn needs to step up. Sheila wants Deacon. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Thursday, September 28, 2023, indicate that John Finn Finnegan thanks Taylor Hayes for helping Steffy Forrester get settled. Taylor tells Finn he's veritably close to losing Steffy and he needs to do whatever it takes to get relief of Sheila Carter. The bold and the beautiful recap highlights Deacon Sharp wants Sheila to stay a little longer. Ridge Forrester tells Brooke Logan how upset he's about Steffy. Ridge Forrester is upset about Steffy Forrester. Ridge wants to admire Finn because of how he treats Steffy. Brooke doesn't suppose it's fair to condemn Finn. Finn didn't ask for Sheila to be his birth mama. Ridge doesn't see how Finn has done anything. Ridge says it's over to Finn to cover his woman. Brooke tells Ridge they need to step it up a notch and do commodity they haven't done in a while. Brooke wants to go home and get in the Hogshead so she can make all of Ridge's worries go down. Taylor interrupts Brooke and Ridge's discussion. Ridge didn't know that Taylor was coming back. Taylor wanted to check on Thomas and many other effects. Taylor says the academy is good and Finn not being there's affecting the kiddies. Taylor hopes her being there's helping. Steffy is frenetic that Sheila is why she had to leave. Ridge says as long as Finn is then, Sheila isn't going anywhere. Taylor tells Ridge and Brooke that Finn has to make sure that Finn is out of their lives. Finn has to mood Sheila that he doesn't love her. Taylor Hayes wants John Finnegan to get rid of Sheila Carter. Now the bold and the beautiful spoilers. Taylor understands how Finn feels but no bone. Understands how he can encourage a relationship with Sheila when she tried to kill him and Steffy. Finn doesn't know how he'd any passions for Sheila. Finn says he made a mistake and should have drawn a line at the veritably morning. Taylor doesn't watch what Finn has to do. He has to get Sheila out of his life. Taylor gets ready to leave to go see Ridge and fill him in. Taylor promises to let Steffy know how hard he's trying to get Sheila out of his life. Taylor said Sheila will use whatever she can to manipulate Finn. Finn has to be strong because Sheila gets power from manipulating people's minds. Taylor tells Finn he has to make sure that Sheila knows she isn't welcome in his life. Finn needs to make Sheila go down for good. The bold and beautiful recap. Sheila Carter wants to have it all. Cleric asks Sheila to stay with him. He doesn't want to be alone. Sheila's head is spinning after everything that has happened. Sheila says it isn't every day that a girl realizes she has a guardian angel. Deacon says he bent the judge's observances each. Deacon felt so alone. Deacon says he and Sheila have had to work doubly as hard to move ahead. Cleric says they can write their own story then and now. Cleric arranges a surprise for himself and Sheila. Cleric and Sheila go to the eatery. He hopes she'll have regale with him tonight. Sheila asks why Deacon did this. Sheila says they agreed not to see each other presently. Deacon says this is about her. Cleric gets Sheila. He says that goes both ways. Sheila can be herself with Cleric and he sees the person she wants to be. Cleric has Sheila believing she can be the person she wants to be. Deacon says everyone deserves a chance to try to change. Sheila wants a life with Finn and her grandson. She wants a life with Cleric too.